Dennis committee here for the clash between the Hawks and the Swans. Half the seats are filled. I think that's as good as it's going to get. With me is a legend of the game, Matthew Richardson.
What a game we've got today, Dan. There's really been a big build-up for this clash.
And here we go.
If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
Here's the bounce. McAvoy, leave the pinatas for the kids. The bouncing ball is controlled. Aaliyah gathers. Looks like he panicked there. The ball goes out of bounds. It'll come back from the boundary line. Both ruckmen standing their ground. Sinclair is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate McAvoy. He lays off the pass. He has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. He grabs it on the run. Rioli comes in like a wrecking ball. Gets the loose ball. The loose ball picked up by Podge. He picks up the loose ball. He runs into the goal. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. The umpire's throw is a good one. McAvoy with the mighty fist. And the ball goes over the boundary line. Look at the big eaters. They're doing their exercise now as this ball comes into play. They've conceded possession. Hits the running man. Kennedy with a perfect drop punt. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. He hand passes the ball. Cunningham going for number one. The ball over the line. Crawley wants to play on. Slams it on the boot. Nice mark there.
Smith can take a massive hanger. They are truly amazing to watch. Rioli catches it. He slams that on the boot. Good mark. Lining it up with the goal now. Brewst taking aim. Brewst has a kick. It's on its way. That goal could really swing the momentum in their favour.
Great bounce. McAvoy with a big fist on it. Controlled by Smith. Moves it quickly by hand. Picked up the ball and he's heading for home. Nice work from Grundy. Gets boot to high. Great grab.
Hanbury has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. McVeigh drops it. He steals the ball on the bounce. McVeigh plays on. We're at the 90-second mark. The ball crosses the line.
Burgoyne choosing to play on. That came off the boot with huge power. The ball goes over the line. The ball is in the air. Sinclair got the hit out. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. A lot of possessions for him. Jams it on the boot now. Strong mark. Kicked by Smith. McVeigh claims the ball. Looks like he panicked there. Tip it from behind. Lining up the goal now. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Sends the ball into the 50. And the ball goes out of bounds. Both ruckmen battling for the front spot. Sinclair thumps it forward. He's got it. Oh no, he's been caught holding it. He's going to play on. Nice torpedo, Stratton. Hands like dinner plates.
Smith has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up. Roughhead shoots for goal. That will lift the team's spirits.
Here's the bounce.
Gets a handball to the running man. He wins the contested mark. Lloyd kicks the ball. It's a mark.
Quarter time here. See you after the break. And we go for quarter number 2.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Deft touch from McAvoy. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. He collects the loose ball. Jack picks it up. Good use of the body by O'Mara. McAvoy decisively. The bouncing ball is controlled. Mills is collected by a defender. Sinclair taps. He collects the loose ball. Hanbury puts the ball in the hands of fate. Rowan alone for the uncontested mark. Handballs. Nice interception. Lobs the handball. That's a massive kick. Bounces favourably for Roost. Superb handball. Oh, it's hit the woodwork. Bad luck for Roughhead. Grundy kicking the ball to himself. Caught with the ball. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Going for goal number 2. Gets the distance. This one gives them an even bigger lead. Hawthorn by 19.
Roughhead is just ridiculously consistent. I'd like to see a clanger from him for a change. When coaches have someone like him in the lineup, they can just sleep a lot easier knowing how reliable he is.
McAvoy without a touch. The clearance by Sinclair. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Tippett chucks the ball away. Nothing presenting. He fires it to an empty space. Heaney kicks for goal. Fantastic goal by Heaney. He sinks his first goal. McAvoy with the mighty fist. Lucky bounce collected. Lloyd takes the mark. Oh, he's given that to up an almighty thump. A nice uncontested mark for Jack.
Jack has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. Duray takes the uncontested mark. He plays on. Only 2 minutes to go. He slams that on the boot. Parker with the ball. He gets boot to the ball.
Caught by Papley. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. That ball's travelling. Oh, that was a brave shot. Good goal. Papley sinking his first goal. What a timely goal. Guided down nicely by Sinclair. Parker sockers it. Gathers the ball. He picks up the loose ball. Burgoyne comes away with the ball. Has it now. How sockers it. Kennedy takes advantage. He gets another possession. Claimed by Sinclair. Scoops up the bouncing ball. No contest for that mark. Kicks it across the ground. Takes it well. Gunston going through his routine. Unfortunately, they made the grass very short tactically this week. It's in the air. He'll be happy with that. Big goal for Hawthorn. Hawthorn over to Swans by 13. Bounce goes the ball. McAvoy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Sinclair. Roughhead gets the upper hand. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. The ball is slammed towards goal by Roughhead. Perfect kick. The Hawks with a handy break, leading Sydney 31 to 12. Punch by McAvoy. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. Head down now as he goes in for the goal. Strong mark by Roughhead. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. The Hawks have scored the last 3 goals. Hawthorn with a handy break, leading Sydney 37 to 12.
Roughhead has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him.
Approaching the goals now. The ball goes over the line. It looks like the umpire has decided it's a boundary throw-in. McAvoy with the tap. He's got the footy in his hands. He runs for home. Nice kick. That's 4 in a row for the Hawks. Hawthorn in front. McAvoy wins the tap. Terrible timing by Sinclair. Roughhead catches. Played on. He runs into the goal. Roughhead scores with a beautiful kick. Yes, it's Monday Night Football and it's the Dockers versus Hawthorn. Hello, I'm Dennis Cometti. Tonight's blockbuster is being held at Domain Stadium. It's a fine night here in Perth. I'm paired in the box today with Matthew Richardson. What a pleasure.
Hi, Den. As always, it's a pleasure to call the match with you.
The players contest the first bounce.
If you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail.
Look at that bounce. McAvoy directs it down. Pearce picks up the bouncing ball. Shoots off the handball. He asks for it back. He spears the ball. Solid catch. Willett spears the ball. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. McAvoy with the punch. Able to grab it on the half volley. Sends the ball into the 50. Perfect timing from Dawson. He kicks quickly. Great grab. Inside 50 kick by McAvoy. Great mark under pressure. Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. 30 metres from home. The kick from almost straight in front of the goals. A dead straight bounce. McAvoy got the hit out. Lucky bounce collected. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Roughhead. Now that's just giving the ball away. An easy interception for Dawson. Grabs the footy. It's kicks like that when players find out this really is a game of centimetres. The spiralling torpedo from Dawson. Hodge with the mark. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. To be generous, you'd say he was just wide of the mark with that shot. The Hawks by 8 points.
Dawson has super fast reaction time. He could catch an arrow. He marks the ball. McAvoy taking aim. Spurred with the mark. He boots it.
A solid mark from Mundy. Hastily kicked. Good mark by Birchall. Send the torp in, big fella. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Everton throws it, clear as day. Rioli lines it up. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. The 45-degree shot is not too hard. He just has to keep his cool. Roughhead gets the mark without contest. Gets the behind. Hawthorn by 9. Kicked by Dawson. Time drying up with only 90 seconds to go.
He's just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. He gets boot to the ball. Good mark. Sending it on its way. Hodge takes the mark.
That had some power behind it. A big run to take that mark. Dawson with the catch. Only 60 seconds remaining. Pearce made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Fife onto the ball. He gets another possession. He picked it up off the ground. Strong tackle. That's holding the ball. He did have prior opportunity. He has a mighty kick of the footy. An easy interception for Pearce. Sandlin's with the mighty fist. Takes control of the bouncing ball. The ball comes loose as he's taken down by Gibson. Gibson choosing to play on. Pearce marks it. Kicked in a flurry. Good mark by McAvoy. Kicks it across the ground. A great effort. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Takes possession. He just can't get out of the action. Hodge claims the ball. Chips it down towards half forward. Simply outplayed the opposition there. That brings us to the end of the quarter, and we're back at it.
Obstacles are those fruitful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals.
Finding the running player. Spurk gets a nice bump from Gunston. Scoops up the ball. Picked up the ball. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Strong tackle. Fife with the ball. He's really a ball magnet. Picked up by Mundy. Sandlin's failing to get near it, Richo.
Yeah, Dennis, he is playing B-grade footy.
McCarthy pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal.
Crawley has just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. Birchall kicks the ball. Rioli slams the ball to his boot.
Pearce has it. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Gibson wins the marking contest. Kicks the skin off it. Wins the hardball. He's elected to play on. Slams it on the boot. Nice hands.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star. Fife with the catch. Sending it on its way. Ballantyne just couldn't hold on as the ball is punched away. The loose ball is collected. He gets hit and the ball spills loose.
McAvoy directs it down. The bouncing ball is controlled. Neal collects it. Off the ground. Sheridan picks it up. Handball short. Sandlin shoots for goal. Kicks long for goal and misses. Not many players can make it from that distance. He gives it a punishing kick. Kept alive under pressure. Kept alive under pressure. Mitchell throws the ball. Free kick. He's put it out on the full. He wants to play on. Stratton kicking the skin off that one. Only 90 seconds remaining. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
Lining up the goal now. His foot finds the ball and brings it out of the pack. Perfect timing from Hamlin. Clearing it with ease here. A solid mark from Neal.
Neal's just ridiculously consistent. I'd like to see a clanger from him for a change. When coaches have someone like him in the lineup, they can just sleep a lot easier knowing how reliable he is. No one around troubling him there.
Be decisive. Come on, be decisive. A wrong decision is generally less disastrous than indecision. The Hawks get a goal. Well, they've stemmed the flow with that goal, but they need to carry that momentum on if they're going to avoid the floodgates bursting. That play was as high-tech as a campfire. Sends the Sharon on its way. He picks up the loose ball. He's a ball magnet. Mitchell collects it. Projectile dysfunction. Serious problem. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Kicks hurriedly. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. McCarthy with the inside 50. Solid catch. Gets boot to leather. Great mark. That had some power behind it. Gunston with the mark. Would you back him in from here, Richo?
I reckon the distance might be too much from here, Dennis.
50 metres out. So close, but just misses. Kicked by Hamling. A great effort. Looks like he panicked there. Siren sounds to end the quarter. The third quarter has begun.
What to do with a mistake? Recognise it, admit it, learn from it, then forget it.
Hodge with the pickup, and he's heading for home. Scoops up the ball. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Hamling. Kicks. A great effort. The spiralling torpedo from Pearce. McCarthy presents and takes the mark. A desperate kick there. Tabernet gets the upper hand. Can he kick it from here, Richo?
He should have no problem kicking this one through.
Going for goal number one. It's going. Misjudged the stopping distance there and runs over the line. Throw in from the boundary line. The ball going back to the players right now. McAvoy outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Sends the ball to open space. O'Mara sends one up towards the wing. Kept alive under pressure. Intercepted by Sheridan. The ball is smothered. Well done to keep it alive under pressure. Doesn't quite manage to pull it off. Great try. The ball has been thrown in.
Sandilands has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. Passes by hand. He's intercepted it. Puopolo with the football, handballs it into open space. He slams that on the boot.
Well, it catches. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Boots it. Frawley takes the mark. He gives the ball a mighty roost. Neil catches it. Mundy made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. He's been told to play on. Hodge knocks the ball loose with a big tackle. He plays on, sends the Sharon on its way. So well timed. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. The umpire telling him to play on now. Ball spills in the tackle. The clock ticks down with only 90 seconds left. Hodge claims the ball.